Hi guys, welcome. Today we're gonna do something different. We're gonna do what is called killer Sudoku. Killer Sudoku is a variant of Sudoku where usually it doesn't give any number, but instead gonna give you some kind of cage. Like for example, this one foreign is a foreign cage where you only have several numbers candidates. In our case is 5 9 gonna make up a 14 or 6 8 gonna make up to 14, and only those candidates can fit into this cage. As it named, killer Sudoku is still apply the normal Sudoku rules, which is only unique number can be fit into one row 1 to 9, or a unique number can fit in one column 1 to 9. And let's see how it goes. Usually at the first I'm gonna try to look for unique candidate. What I meant is I'm gonna show you right this one. This cage 6 only 1 2 3 can make up to 6, right? That's why it's a unique candidate or unique number. Usually this kind of case or number is very useful at the beginning because it can help you to eliminate other candidates in a box or row or column. Right, we found another one. So this is the unique number or unique case candidates that usually provided by the puzzle maker. After we found all the unique candidates or unique cells, something else what we can do is called geometry. Geometry is we kind of like, or probably before that I have to explain that in one box in Sudoku 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9, right? If we sum a number 1 to 9, you're gonna make it to 45, right? And then this is what we call rule 45, and then it's really powerful and really useful. And usually we're gonna combine this rule 45 to geometry technique. I'm gonna show you what geometry technique is gonna be. Let's take example of this one. So 25 gauge and 14 gauge, those two gauges make up to 39, and then we know that the whole block is 45, and then this section is 39, which is we can get a number of these sections. 45 minus by 39 is gonna be 6, right? So we know that this section is 6. What we can do with this information, 6 and then 3 cells, it's gonna be 1 2 3 only. We are pretty lucky here. So 1 2 3. We don't have any useful of this information at the moment, but if we extend our view into something like this, right, and then the total of these cells gonna be 59, and then we know that this whole block is 45, which is this section's gonna be 59 minus 45 is gonna be 14 at the, sorry, probably gonna be too late that 14, and then it's 2 cells, right? We got 2 candidates. We can't really determine which number that's gonna fit into those 2 cells at this stage, so we're gonna leave this be. Yeah, we're gonna leave it as it is. Right, but we know that these two cells is foreign. All right, we're gonna make it use for next clue. So it's foreign, foreign, and then we add 18. So it's foreign and 18. It's gonna be 32. So this section is 32, and then we know that the whole section is 45. So 32 minus 45, which is 13. So these two cells is 13, and then we know that this whole cage is 18, and it is 13, which is this cell, individual cell, is gonna be 5. Right. What information we can use if we know that this cell is 5? Right. I'm gonna make something. I'm gonna extend our view. So it's 19 under here, and then plus 6 is gonna be 25. And then if we know that this 6 is 45, 45 minus 25 is 20. This 3 cells 20. And then if we extend this section to the whole cage, 39, and then this 20, which is this cells, gonna be 19, right? 19 plus 12, 19 plus 12, 31, and then if we include this guy, it's gonna be 36. 36 for this section, and then we know that the whole section is 45. Yes, 45 is gonna be 9. Alright. Those two cells 9, and then 2. There are so many sort of possibilities. We're gonna do nothing. Oh, actually, there's something we can do. So if we know that this section is 9, and then the whole case is 19, which is these two cells, it's gonna be 10, right? 10 plus 23 is gonna be 33. 33, and then we know that the whole section is 45 minus 45 is 12. So we know that this section is 12. Right? 12, 2. There's so many possibilities. However, if we know that 12, and then the whole section is 28. 28 minus 12 is going to be 16. So we know that these two cells is 16. 16, and divided by the two cells going to be 7 and 9 only. So we know that these two cells is 7 and 9. I know that there's a lot of thing or effort have to do to get these two numbers, but I believe that this number is gonna put a lot of rules to solve this problem, to solve this puzzle. Right, so now we know that these two cells is 7 and 9, and then the whole case is 28. If we check the combination here, up here, the combination that includes 7 and 9 is only this candidates, which is we can get rid of the other combination. And then since 7 and 9 is already used, and then there's others combinations like 4 and 8 that haven't been used, so we're gonna put that in those two cells, right? Right, 4, 8, 7, 9. There's not much information we can use, right? Okay, so here's we're gonna do another geometry filter again. So 11 plus 13 is gonna be 24, and then we know that 45 for the whole blocks. 45 minus 24 is 21, so we know this is 21, and then the whole section is 37. 37 minus 21 is 16, so this cells is 16 plus 11, 27 plus 16 is 43, right? So this section, this selected section is 43, and then we know that the whole section is 45, which is we got two number here. Only two can fit in this cell, and then since we already used two, we can get rid two candidates from those two cells. So we get 1 3 1 3. Right, next we know that this is 1 3, which is gonna be 4, and then if we calculate and then we add 28, it's gonna be 32 for these sections, and then we know that the whole section is 45 minus 45, so these two cells is 13, right? 13, and then two cells. There's so many possibilities, we can't do much about it, so we're gonna get rid of this 13. So it's 13, and then if we extend our view to this, or probably only choose this. Right, so those section is 21, and then we know that those two cells is 13. So it's 21 minus 13. It's gonna be 8, right? So these three cells gonna be sum to 8, right? So there are two candidates can be placed in these three cells. That's gonna make up to 8. So if we check the candidates, it's going to be 1 2 5 or 1 3 4. What formation we can use? So we know that the number 1 is gonna be in this one of these three cells, but I don't know which one. It can be here, here, or here. However, I'm gonna make here. However, we know that this case is gonna be 11, right? 11, and then if we put 1 here, this section has to be 10, but Sudoku not gonna allow you to put 10, so the maximum number is 9, which is it doesn't add up. So we can't put 1 here. We're gonna unmark 1 candidate from this cell. Right, what else we can do? Right, the next thing we can do is this section. We know that the whole row is gonna be 1 to 9, and then we already have 2, we have 7, and we have 9, we have 4, and we have 8. So the number left we don't have is 1 3 5 6. Yes, that's correct. Right, and then since we already have 5 here, and then we can remove 5 candidate from those two cells, which is this cell has to be 5, right? Okay, and then if we check these whole sections, this whole case is 39. Only 2 candidates can be fit in this cell, this cage, and then this candidate has include 1 3 and 6, which is gonna be this one, so we can get rid of the other candidate, right? And then we can put rest candidate in here. So we already have 1 3 6, so we need 5 7 8 9, 5 7 8 9, right? However, since we already knew what number gonna be, what we knew that what number in this cell, this cell, this cell, and these cells, right? We can get a number in here using geometry. All right, so 19 plus 6 is 25, and then we know 45, the whole blocks is gonna be 20 in here, right? 20, and then 20, and then this three cells, this cell's gonna be 19, right? And plus 12 plus 5, or maybe 19 plus 12 plus 5 is 36, and then the whole section is 45, and this section is 9, right? So sorry, so it's 9, plus 5 plus 12 plus 1 plus 3 plus 6 gonna be 9 plus 5 plus 4, 9 plus 5 plus 12 plus 10 is gonna be 36. So this selected cells is 36. 36, and then we know that the whole block is 45, which is, we know that exact number gonna be in this cell. It's gonna be 9, because 45 minus 36 is 9. Right. Alright, since we already know 9, 1, 3, 6, we can remove 9 from these candidates, right? Now, we have remaining candidates in this 19 case. We got 1, 2, 3, we don't have 4, we already have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Right, only those numbers can fit into this whole block. Right, since we already solved one block, it's gonna be useful for us. The next thing, maybe we can do this one. So 15, we got 2 candidates, and then 5, 7, 8 is ready in this row. So we can create this candidate, which is gonna left us with this 6 and 9. It's gonna be similar to this case. So we got 12, we got 3 candidates, 9 is already used, 5 already used, so we got 4, 8, and this cell's gonna be sum to 9, but we don't know which one, but we can do elimination here. So we already get 1, we don't have 2, we got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, we don't have 7, 8, 9, right? So it's 2 and 7 gonna fit into this 2 cell. 2, 7 and gets 19. So what we can do next, we can do elimination for the candidates here. Since we already have 2 and 7, in this case the solution has to include 2 and 7, which is this one possible, this one not possible, this one not possible, not possible. Alright, only 2 candidates left if we include 2 and 7. Right, we're gonna go into this first candidate first. 1, 2, 7, 9. We already have 2, 7, so only 1, 9 left. 1, 9. Right, and then it seems doesn't clash with others. So this candidate might be our answer, but we have to check the other candidate. Right, so it's 2, 4, 6, 7. 2 and 7 is already used, so we only got left 4 and 6. 4 and 6, but this cells already used 4, so we can't use 4 and 6 here, which is gonna outright this candidate. So 2, 7, 1, 9. This is our candidate. Right, since we already got a number here, so we can fill the remaining number. So we got 1, we don't have 2, we need 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Alright, so this is the remaining number. What else we can do? So we got 2, 7 here, it's fixed place, so we can get rid 2 and 7 from here. And then what else? 4, 8, 6. Right, we don't have much, so go to this cage 11. We get several candidates, so it's 9 already used here, so we're gonna get rid this candidate. 3, 8, 8 is already used for this cage, so we can't use 8. 4 is already used, so we can get rid that one. So we only get 5 and 6 left. 5 and 6, we can get rid 6 from these possibilities, and then we got 2, 3, 7 triple, which is 3 only can be found or can be placed only on one of these cells. So 3 cannot be here, so we can remove 3, which is gonna give us 6, right? And we can fill the remaining candidates here. So we don't have 1, we have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. So we can do some cleaning. 1 is already used. That's all. So we got 3, 4, 8 tripled. So we can remove 3, 4, 8 from this candidate. So we get 1. That's very interesting. So if we have a look on the whole cage, we get 37, right? So 37, and then we got 3 candidates, and the candidate has to be include 1, 3, 4, 8. 1, 3, 4, 8. Only this candidate can fulfill our requirements. So 1, 3, 4, 8. We don't have 5, 7, 9. Right. Right. So 5, 7, 9. So we can start working on this case. 14. We only get 2 candidates, and since we already have 5 and 9, we can get rid this candidate. So we only get 6 and 9 left. 6 and 9. If we have a look on the 25 cage, and then since 6 and 9 is already used, we can get rid all of them from these candidates. Then we only get like 4, 5, 7, 9 as the candidate. Right, now it's become interesting. Next, since we already got like couple of the candidates, but we're not sure which number gonna be, exact number is gonna be, but we can do some filtering or cleaning up. So 1, 2, 3 is gonna be in these cells. So we know that 1 cannot be here, only 9 can be here. And then this is 1, 9 pair. We already used 9, we can get rid 9. And again 1, 2, 3, so we can remove 2 and 3. We got 7. We can remove 7 from this candidate. What else? We got 9, so we can remove 9. We got 6. Right. Okay. So 1, 2, 3. We can fill the remaining cells here. So we got 1, 2, 3. We don't have 4. We have 5, 6, 7, 8. Right. Okay. So for 8, if we have a look on this case 22, we got several candidates, but the candidate has to be include 4 and 8. This one has 4 and 8. This one doesn't have. This one doesn't have. Doesn't have. This one have. Right. Alright. And then after some elimination, we got 2 candidates left for this case. If we have a look on the first candidate, 4 8 is already used, so we got 1 and 9. 1 and 9, but since we already get 9, and then 1 has to be in these 2 cells, so we can't use the first candidate. So we can get rid of the first candidate. We only get 1 candidate left for this case, which is gonna be 3, 4, 7, 8. We already have 4, 8, so we're gonna put 3 and 7 in this cells. Right. And then since we already put here, the only number that we don't have is 2, 5. Yes, 2 and 5. So we can 2 and 5. Right. Right. What else we can use? Alright, so have a look at this 11, catch 11. So at catch 11 we get 4 candidates, but 2 is already used here, so we can get rid of 2. 3 already used, right? And we only get 2 candidates left, 4, 7 or 5, 6. However, since we pencil mark 2 and 5 in this cell, we can't use 4 and 7 because only 2 or 5 can be fit in this cell. So which is gonna left us with 1 candidate, and then we know where to put 5 and then where to put 6. So we can get rid of this 5 here. So if we have a look on the circuit stand, we got 1 and 2 already. So we can get rid of other candidates that doesn't have 1 and 2. So we get 1, 2, 7. We can put 7 in here. Right. Next, we can start working on this cage. So we already have 1. We don't have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, that's correct. All good. We can leave it there. We can start working on this one. If we remember correctly, oh, I already forgot, so we're gonna start again. 25 for plus 14, 25 plus 14 is 39, minus 45. We know this is 6, and then the whole section is 20, 20 minus 6, so this is 14. So it's 14, 2 cells, 5 and 9, and 6 and 8. So we know that in these 2 cells, only those numbers can be fit. Right, we're gonna have a look on the first candidate, 5 and 9. 5 and 9, 5 cannot be put in here, because if we put 5 and then this is case 10 and then only 2 cells, which means that we have to put 5 here, which doesn't make sense. We can't put double 5 in one row, and especially in one cell. So if we put 9 here and we put 5, right, and we're gonna left with 1 here, and then this is gonna be 1, 2, 3, sorry, 2 and 3, which is still doable. Okay, let's have a look on the other candidate. So this, we know that this candidate is doable. So let's see which the other candidate, 6 and 8. 6 and 8. If we can't put 6 here because it has to be 4. Yeah, so we have to put 8, and this has to be 6. So it's 8. And 2, and this is 2. Those 2 candidates seems possible. Oh, I see. Right. Alright, let's get back again. So it's 1, 2, 3. So it's 1, 2, 3. Right. And then we get 14. These 2 cells has to add up to 14. But the first candidate, 5 and 9. 5 and 9 here. We can't put 5 and 9 because 9 is already here. So it's going to be class. So we can get rid of that candidates. And we only get 6 and 8 left. We know that we can't put 6 here because we need 4. So we only have one option. So we get 8. We put 6 here. So this cell is gonna be 2, and then those remaining ones gonna be 1 and 3. Right. Make it easy. Next, 18. Right, 18 gates. We already got 5, so the candidate has to include 5. So we down to 2 candidates, 4, 5, 9, and 5, 6, 7. But we already use 6, so we can't use 6 and 7 in this candidates, sorry, in these cells. So you can get rid of that candidate, so we only get one candidate left. It's gonna be 4 and 9, right? And then we can do the rest. So it's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, cool. Right. Next, only these cells left. So if we highlight the 11 cage, we can get rid of some of the candidates. For example, this one, 2 is already used, 2 already used, 8. Okay, we got 2 candidates left. How about this one? So we know that 6 already used. 6. Right, we can use these candidates as well because they are in one box. So 5 is already used. This one. 9 is already used. 7 is already used. What else? 1, 4, 8. Alright, we don't have much. Okay, this one. 7 is already used, so we got one candidate left. 1, 4, 6, and this one for just use. So we got 2, 3, 8. Right. So we already pencil mark all candidates in the all cells, but the puzzle is not solved yet because we don't have big number. We need to do some cleaning and filtering to make everything right. So where should I start? So I can start from here. So 6, 8 pair, 6 already used. We can get rid of that. What else? So 4, 8 pair, 4 is already, sorry, 8 is already used. 4 is already used. 5 already used. 7 and 9. We can get rid of 7 and 9. 4 and 5. Right, 7 can already use. We can get rid of 7, 3, 7. What else? 4 already used, so we can get rid of that. 8, 4 already used. What else? 5 already used. 2 already used. So we got 8 and 9 pair, so we can remove 8 and 9 from the other candidates. 2, 4, 5. 5 is already used, so we remove 5. We get 2 and 4 pair, so we can remove 2 and 4 from this candidate. 1 and 3. 3 already used, so we remove 3, 1. So it's 1, 1, 2. We remove 1, this is already used. 7 and 9. 7 is already used. We can remove that. What else? 1, 1. It's 9. 7 is already used. 5 is already used, so you can get rid of that. 6, 5. 6. 5. 2, 3, 8. So we got 8, so we can remove 8 from here. So we already got 8, big 8 here, so we remove 8 from this candidate and remove 8. So what else? We got 9, so we remove 9. We got 7, 7, 5. What else we can do here? So we already have 1, 4. We already have 3. We already have 8, so we can remove 4 from this section. This is 4. We got 6. We got 4. 4, 4, 2, 2, 3, 8. So we got 8, 3, 3, 2. Right. So the whole section is already finished. It's pretty nice. Okay. So it's 2, 3, 2, 3. Already got 2, 3. Already got 4. I got 4 and 9. Right, gonna do some cleaning up. This one, 7, 7, 5, 5. Not much. So it's 2 already have, 3 already have. Okay, so it's 1 already use, 2 already use, 5 already use. 3 and 7, 3 already use, 1, 3. Well, so we got 1, 2 pair. We can remove 1 from this candidate. 5, 7. Already got 9 here, so we can remove 9. So we got 7. So we can remove 7 from here. We got 5. We got 3 and 7 pair. So already we get 4. So we remove 4. We get 8. So remove 4. Remove 8. Remove 9. Remove 4. We get 6. So we get remove 6. 6, 9, 4. You can remove 6 from here. You can remove 5. You can remove 7. Already get 5 up here. So remove 5, 8. Ooh, what else? 7. So you can remove 7 here. 3. 7, 2. Get 2 and 1. 1. Get 1. Get 2, 3. Get 3, 6. You can remove 6, so we get 1, 3 pair. Since we already get 3, we can remove 3 from here. 1, 3. So you remove 1, remove 3, get 2, 2, 3, get 1. Right, solve. Alright, thank you for watching today, guys. Hopefully this video is helpful for you to solve some of the Sudoku problem. And probably next time I'm gonna do more Sudoku, because Sudoku is very interesting for me at the moment. Thank you. See you later.